Not how you spell physics, but okay.
Oh. Well, I guess that doesn't match the stream title.
Or the board.
Other thing about that is, but for the ball falling straight down, it's not
No,
necessarily.
you misspelled physics. You don't have the S in the physics.
Well, one of them, just not the other one.
But
So it's not a big deal.
And then it's still
Well, at first I thought I said, for some reason my mom read psychics, and I was like, oh, it's a very different direction, intuitive psychics.
because you're still doing this weird.
I mean, are there psychics who are not intuitive? Like, isn't that kind of the point? Is like,
No psychics are intuitive because they're all fakes.
So I thought
Okay, let's
I
see.
thought about cheating.
Yeah.
Like it's when the ball like falls, like instead of just intercepting it like that, is we follow it, but then we turn the gripper like around it so that the ball.
Okay, we're good. Hi, Terry.
That
You want to sit with the other two?
funny.
Just bring up a chair.
I mean, it's still, yeah, and it's still really
sit with the cool kids.
Oh, well then you gotta sit somewhere else.
I literally just came out of that.
So this is where the clock
Yeah,
is
we
interesting
can
to
try
you?
that.
The last
How
four.
do you follow the trick? I should have come
We did,
last week.
so we get the desired velocity. Then we did diff IK. So
I visited my
found
parents.
the desired
They live in
Oh,
Oregon
so
now.
wait.
Oregon.
velocity.
They retired.
to
They
get
retired to
that
Oregon.
velocity.
I am not natively
then
from there.
We did
Danny
this
is, though.
Yeah.
Danny is a native Oregonian or
Oregonian, yeah.
That does not sound right.
We had to set another
Recommend me some wine.
segment to do this.
Well, to be fair, the only time I lived in Oregon until age 18.
Right.
So.
That's like when people ask me for New Orleans bars. I'm like, I didn't go to college there. I'm the wrong person to ask.
Yeah.
I can still give recommendations though.
You probably can give better. Oh, you mean sorry, I thought you meent
No,
Oregon
for
wine.
New Orleans. There was like a AAAI there, and I was like, here's a list of bars and restaurants. Just get the whole trip passing.
I'm the one who's streaming. She just has it.
My computer, we tried, and it's just not good enough.
Because
Yeah, it's like whatever driver it has or something is what limits the performance.
It has to be either Windows or Mac, and so I had to be using my Windows partition, which is like super underpowered, apparently to the point where it actually cannot stream.
I mean, like I guess I
Does this let you like switch manually between the screen and the?
Oh, right,
Yeah.
we were on Zoom. You just.
Oh.
So I guess I could.
Yeah.
think about doing that.
But yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
Would you like to help
You have
cable
the
afterwards?
at the intersection. But I don't know what to follow.
You don't know what you're doing.
Say,
No, I just make sure that like
like we,
it's up, that the audio
so that
comes
we can
through,
just have the
answering
default,
chat
we don't go
messages,
tangent, we follow.
which we don't get a
I
lot.
feel like not so much these days. Yeah.
No.
I'm not sure if I should answer chat messages,
So
but I
let's say
think
we
I did
give
because
the robot a trajectory
Yeah,
positions
we
with
don't.
Here's the thing
we
from
can
wrong.
use
I think only once did we actually have someone over YouTube chat ask a technical
to
question.
just figure
Hmm.
Like it was one lecture I kept getting and answering questions.
And those,
I see.
We do occasionally get people who go like, peace and love, go robots. I was like, I don't know how to respond. I don't think it needs a response.
yeah, I don't
I'm like, I support you.
I don't know how much.
TAs agree.
Well, no, because I'm
Such a
officially from
small
one that I
period of
actuated.
time that I remember.
I considered switching to be Rachel Holiday, so I'd be like, yeah.
I mean-
yeah, not worth it.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're not
No approximating.
if you're only watching on stream and not in the class, like
Were those two that different?
I feel like you would be a lot less aware that we're the TAs, you know? Because like,
Yeah,
It's just some disembodied, underactuated voice.
yeah, like, or the point is if you came on as Rachel Holiday, they'd be like, oh, who is this person?
It's the appropriate reaction every time.
I guess the.
I'm just wondering if that's
train the bot
an
so it's
actual
like peace and
problem
love
that we're
and
facing, or
thank you.
So
peace
I
and
was
love.
just thinking about how I'll be managing, right? When
Wait,
I
is it
form
all that
something,
people saying
I'm
peace and
doing,
love? That's
like,
secretly
always
you.
this funny motion that I'm following the trajectory.
It'd
It's
be
never like
quite a
describing
twist.
yeah.
I would say love. It
or
feels
grabbing
natural.
at the velocity. I think you
Good to
can
know. I
do
feel
Love
like I
and
learned
peace?
something about you. Love and peace feels
Versus peace and love.
Yeah.
I feel like peace and love sounds better. I feel like that's the
how to make it
Love
better.
comes first, apparently.
So what happens is
like I feel like peace, love, and something is like idiomatic.
that
I don't know.
Peace, love, and rock and roll.
Something like that. I don't know. We could do some sort of Google Ngrams, something, something, something.
I'm really glad I crop out the first 5 minutes of all the lectures.
I mean, I don't know if people can hear us on stream.
No, you can.
So they can hear us talking about them saying peace and love.
But as soon as it goes live, I go and crop it. Such that
See,
it
so this
starts-
is like
Like
the
whenever you say all right, that's when I crop it.
this is like the limited director's cut.
Yeah. You say all right and you take off your mask, and so that's the I look for. No, it's very easy to find.
Yeah,
We
see,
always feel like about if we go with research.
I thought it was exciting. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we're going viral.
I was the one who said that Rachel and I were influencers when we first set things up. But Rachel disagrees.
I mean,
The weird thing is, like, it froze it.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know why.
I think
It's always off by
I'm just surprised that you can really hear us well off of Russ's lapel mic. Like,
You can occasionally, like, right? I, on Tuesday, could hear someone in the back.
yeah, but there's like a lot of people talking now. I guess we're the closest. At least I know I talk really loud.
Oh, I should talk to this.
Sorry, what are you doing?
There's a chat. We can hear you.
Wait, did someone say we can hear you?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, person that can hear us.
That's what I thought.
I mean, this happens every time, so this is not easy.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so sorry. Ross.
I think we're ready to start. And apparently I say all right all the time. We'll start the lecture. So we're starting the last 3 lectures of the term. They're going to be our sort of more boutique lectures, where we're going to give you a slightly fast, but tour of what's happening in the research. On the research side of things, explore some of the concepts beyond the core material of the class. You guys voted on a handful, and we picked out model-based RL/intuitive physics, task and motion planning on Thursday, and then tactile for next week. So that the schedule's been updated, and that's how we'll finish out the term. I thought I'd do this first because it follows nicely from what we've just been talking about. So let me try to transition from the RL lectures we just finished into sort of the model-based view of reinforcement learning. Okay, so in the RL lectures, we started with, I prefaced them sort of with talking about visual motor policies. The idea that you can have continuous updates coming straight from the camera, the camera-based input, and close the feedback along
You're saying it,
around
but it's
that.
definitely showing.
Even though the control design problem is extremely hard for visual motor policies, the value of that signal is so great that I feel that even kind of weak control synthesis algorithms give pretty powerful results. Right? So that's like super powerful. And then the big question was, how do we find them? We talked about black box optimization.
But I double checked a million times that it was definitely the right mic. What the
And then policy gradient. And I think one of the themes I want you to have picked up on from those discussions was, these algorithms are, I would say, very clever random search, right? And if you have a simulator that's, that can be used repeatedly, then these algorithms can find amazing, can do amazing things and find good results. If you can hammer on a simulator, so they're not data efficient, but if you have a simulator, they can be very powerful. about the Q learning. An actor critic
It's
method.
versus stopping class for like probably 2 to 3
He's
minutes.
worried more about sample efficiency. They try to do more with less data. Q learning in particular, we talked about using even pre-recorded data from a different policy to tune your Q function. So these are sort of better suited for on a real robot. But they're still data hungry. And one of the frustrating things about them is that of all of these approaches, to some extent, is that they're very task specific, right? So people talk about multitask RL these days. It's an important good theme. But in general, if you were to train an RL policy to do a particular task, you change the task even a little bit, you have to train again. Maybe not from scratch, but you have to go back and get more data and train again, right? So there's problems you're already